without loss. Overs, you can go around the wicket, change the angle. But the new ball, I think, is much more dangerous bowling over the pitch, over the wicket. Oh, wonderful. So good this is. This is class bowling from the other end. To go upstairs and have a look. He's confusing everyone. He's confusing me. Get the team. Every delivery he goes up. And they lost the review already. Full delivery. That's why he's so good. Naseem Shah. Look at the way it's so good he's getting. It's all in the same position every time he goes on the pitch. It's a lovely classical side on action. That's what I like. Bowls it from mid crease as well. All the time he could actually use the crease as well. Maybe go a little bit. 30 kilometres. This is the injury we think Shah Afridi is struggling with. He gets that left hand, and the fingers actually stick into the surface. And he's had treatment already. See, so I just hope he's okay. And of course, this one is more important, the forefinger, because you grip the ball with this finger. So that's very, very important. So he has best average for an opener. Has between first and keeper. But this win between He looked really, really good in the first 4 overs, but then over, it's right up there. This is Naseem Shah today. Very wise to realize it's best to use the pitch than look for some help in the pitch where you got to keep things very simple. Spoiler, just hit that pitch stump, from channel. It's more than
नेस्ले जिसमें है जौ की ताकत
Abbas. Oh, the Rohit was able to hit Shine, who was well for a stick. Since then, they've been very much just one man against my mind. Should be there to take our starting. And I believe that a bit. So I totally agree with you. But and as a captain, you got to identify that as well. the length. Shabab. On this occasion goes back to timing to get another boundary. 19 runs on that over. 96 for no wicket. And Rohit Sharma striking.
अपने राइजाओं का कोई भी बातू और माइजाओं का से टैग मैच के देखने लाइव एचडी क्रिकेट मैचेस वो बिल्कुल एक्टिव सॉन्ग फोर्जी और टैग मैच के साथ जहां क्रिकेट वहां
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखे कपड़े नरम बनाए।
सॉफ्ट
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, टप्पे पर नरम।
एक एक धूप में जागेगी खेल की ऊंचाई और क्रिकेट वाइटी व्यू जिंदगी जियो।
अपने राइजाओं का कोई भी बातू और माइजाओं का से टैग मैच के देखने लाइव एचडी क्रिकेट मैचेस वो बिल्कुल एक्टिव सॉन्ग फोर्जी और टैग मैच के साथ जहां क्रिकेट वहां
लो एंड लवली, इसके मल्टीविटामिन्स के लिए तक जाएं। दाग
Wicket looks good now. There was a little bit of movement early on. Sanjay Banga and Wasim Akram join me. Wasim, this has not been easy for Pakistan at the moment. Not at all, especially the last over. And look at the Indian scorecard, 96 for none. We are into 14th over. Pakistan team under pressure here, big time. Ball shot, there's a fielder there. They might come back for two. Yes, easy. Runs are coming very comfortably for Team India. Sanjay Banga, what a start though. This is statement and a half, this from India.
It's been a terrific start, no doubt about that. And they're helped by some ordinary fielding as well. A couple of chances going India's way, but they have been dominant. The way they have come out and played with a free mind, not actually anticipating a lot from the Pakistan bowlers who have troubled them in the past. Today's been pretty smooth for the Indian opening partner.
Well, conditions are ideal for batting now. The sun is out. They are going hard at the bowlers and inducing them to make big decisions. This is given wide as well. And that brings up the 100 for India. 103 for none in 13.2 overs. And the 5 runs on the last delivery, 7 runs from the over already. It is K. Madhavan, who's the production manager and president of Disney Star. Only way Pakistan can come back into the game is obviously right now to get a couple of quick wickets. And they are cruising right now. Rohit, the skipper, is at 44 of 41, recovered well. He started off slow. And Gill looked phenomenal. 52 of 40, strike rate of 130.
What does Pakistan do from here? Haris Rauf now under additional pressure because frontline bowlers not able to give a breakthrough which was expected of them. So his work is cut out.
I mean, what's been impressive is even from ball one, really, we saw movement early on, and I'm sure in the batter's mind, you think, right, just let's get through this. But no, their intent was to come out with deliveries. They came down at Shine Sharp really, and I just think that all of a sudden, I put pressure on you as a bowling attack. 103, this partnership, from just 85 deliveries. Current rate gets to 377. It just makes batting look so easy at times. He is such a good player, Shubman Gill.
He's a terrific player. And the way he puts pressure back on the bowlers, that is something which has been a standout feature of this innings today. Not bogged down by the swing of Shine Shah Afridi, going right towards him, and that area that he targeted, especially early on in the innings against the left armer, was brilliant. Around the mid-off region, they've where he plundered a lot of runs, and then rocking onto the back foot is one of his strengths. It's a little bit of bat on it. It's a slower delivery to finish the over. It's 7 runs from the over. 14 overs are done, and India are 103 without loss.
Candyland bubble top.
रोएला इसके मल्टीविटामिन्स के लिए तक जाएं दांत को बिगटाएं दे अंदर से क्यों मलिक फैमिली की पहली रॉयल चेहरे और कामयाबी दोनों का ग्लो ओलिविया हेयर कलर खरीदते वक्त पैक में चमकता हुआ ओलिविया ओरिजिनल का स्टिकर देखना ना भूलें ओलिविया हेयर कलर है मेरी नंबर 1 चॉइस ओलिविया शुक्रिया
Playing the ball. Goal.
तमाशा ऐप डाउनलोड करो और एशिया कप लाइव स्ट्रीम करो बिल्कुल फ्री। तो अभी जैस की वीकली फ्रीडम ऑफर सब्सक्राइब।
In his first over, another one. A massive six was been wicket. He's getting hammered.
It also brings up the half century of the Indian skipper, Rohit, 50 of 42 deliveries. And he's cashed on big time on some looseners and half crackers from Shadab, who's been very disappointing. What Pakistan needed was some control, and the spinner hasn't given him at all. Rohit, whether off the back foot or the front foot, is just galloping across now.
50 50s he has in one day internationals. 50. That one just a 42 deliveries. This man is a sensational player and he's closing in on 10,000. This one cut away again. What timing! What a player! Unbelievable scenes here from Colombo. Rohit Sharma is on fire. 2 deliveries so far in this over. 6 and a 4. 10 from 2. 29 of 1.2 over Shadab.
It also shows how good the wicket is. So decent delivery that not to the pitch of the ball, but just finding that downswing which can take the ball away from that deep point fielder.
At the moment, Pakistan have got no answers to this, what we've seen so far. God's got to step up here. I can understand he's under the pump, under pressure. Considering 29 runs, he's into his second over on. But no problem. Easy for Rohit Sharma. He's on 55 now of 45. He was 10 of 26 deliveries. He took his time. And then
That's how he got up his half century. No doubt helped by some loose deliveries from Shadab, but he actually faced a terrific spell from Naseem. Saw through that spell, and that's how experienced batters phase out their innings. Take time, give respect to the bowlers where it demands, and then be brutal on those loose deliveries which came your way.
4 sixes in that innings as well. 6 fours for Rohit. 10 fours for Shubman Gill. So you can see how positive India have been. A rare dot delivery from Shadab. 12 runs from the over, 15 overs done, and India are 115 without loss.
Playing the ball. Goal.
नेस्ले जिसमें है जौ की ताकत और विटामिन जिससे मिले न्यूट्रिशियस एनर्जी आगे बढ़ने की नया लाइफ पॉइंट नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू इसमें है प्याज और एलोवेरा का स्पेशल फॉर्मूला जो बालों की जड़ में जाए और एक घनी और 5 गुना तक मजबूत हार।
आ गया है रेन, जिसकी सफाई में है दम। Sanjay, what do India look to do here? Just keep going or just slightly pull the reins back?
Continue to cash on the poor deliveries because Pakistan is on the back foot clearly now. They don't really have a spinner who's bowling that well, and the extra pace on this particular surface is actually helping the Indian batters play through the line. We saw yesterday when Sri Lanka played Bangladesh at the same venue, the bowlers who did really well were bowlers who weren't that express in that sense, Hassan and Shanaka, wherein the ball was just gripping onto the surface, but this extra pace of Pakistan bowlers is now working to India's advantage.
Wazim, what about Pakistan? Where do they look now? Obviously, Shadab is struggling, 31 from 2. What about Iftikhar with a spin? Danger.
Two set right hand batters and then you bring an off spinner. I don't think so. That's a good idea right now. We have to give confidence to Shadab. He is their fifth bowler. He will be in the World Cup squad as well. So you need to kind of think and think how to come back, how to get a wicket, or maybe just contain and maybe just don't give sixes away on poor deliveries. I can understand you bowl a good delivery and then get hit for six. That's okay, but not on the short deliveries.
And one of the other impressive bowler was Fahim from Pakistan. He did bowl good areas. So instead of going through a pattern of why suddenly you have to have a spinner if he's not landing it at the right place, maybe get your best bowlers back. Maybe Shaheen because he had a shorter spell. That's one for the over.
Just too short. He's got the pace. We all know that. Haris Shah, one of the quickest bowlers in world cricket. But this pitch, that shot delivery was a bit too short. It's easy for a batter to leave it.
We've all been in these positions where you're trying everything. You just got to sit in. Trust yourself as a bowler and a fielding group that you are going to get a wicket. Create a bit of pressure if you can. If you've got deliveries, cut out that poor delivery.
The kind of start that these two players have got, uh, these two batsmen have experience of scoring double hundreds in one day cricket. Rohit's 50 started really slowly. His intent was pretty clear right at the start of the innings, but saw through a spectacular spell of bowling from Naseem Shah. Managed to hang on, and then when you see Rohit Sharma playing that full shot, it's all very well to say that he's now found his rhythm and touch.
56 not out then at the moment. For this game, he needed 78. Remember 10,000. He's on course. 16 overs done, 118 without loss, and it's time for drinks. This drink break is brought to you by Vital Tea, Vital Pure, Zindagi Jiyo. एक एक धूप में जागेगी खेल की उमंग चाय और क्रिकेट वाइटल प्योर जिंदगी जियो playing the Royal
सॉन्ग के साथ लॉकर के साथ हासिल करें 76 जीबी साथ में अनलिमिटेड सॉन्ग मिनट्स और हजार अगर नेटवर्क और अभी सिर्फ 476 रुपए में ऑफर है
से कम कैसे करें
दादा खेले
चलो आ जाओ बीमार पड़ गई तो इस दवाइयाँ हजारों का खर्चा
हजारों का खर्चा बचा सकता है लाइफ बॉय। बीमारी की असल वजह है जरासीम जिनसे लाइफ बॉय भी 100% यकीनी हिफाजत। बड़ी हिफाजत बड़ी बचत।
आ गया है रेन, जिसकी सफाई में है दम और कीमत में महंगे पाउडर से 150 रुपए कम। रेन, सफाई में दम, 150 रुपए कम।
बहुत जरा पाकिस्तानी जानी पहचानी करो अपनी मनमानी जो तुमने खानी हंस के कर जाओगे every परेशानी dream plan in a way that's make Pakistan epic state life golden endowment plan 7 साल की अदायगी पर 20 साल का तहफ़्फ़ुज़ 2022 में पॉलिसी होल्डर्स को 97 अरब रुपए से ज्यादा का मुनाफा स्टेट लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कॉर्पोरेशन ऑफ पाकिस्तान
Glow and Lovely. इसके मल्टीविटामिन्स के लड़ाई तक जाएं, दांत को भी घटाएं, दे अंदर से ग्लो। मलिक पहली की पहली ग्लोरी, चेहरे और कामयाबी दोनों का ग्लो। फूड पैंडा होम शेफ पे मिले घर का बना खाना, खास घर से। फूड पैंडा होम शेफ।
एक एक धूप में जागेगी खेल की उम्र चाय और चिकन वाई की जिंदगी जी
KNN's का चिकन क्यूब, safe and healthy chicken stock. KNN's.
ज़ौक़ आज़ादी ऑफर के साथ हासिल करें 76 GB साथ में अनलिमिटेड सॉन्ग मिनट्स और हज़ार बातें नेटवर्क और अभी सिर्फ 476 रुपए में ऑफर है
ओलिविया हेयर कलर खरीदते वक्त पैक पर चमकता हुआ ओलिविया ओरिजिनल का स्टिकर देखना ना भूलें। ओलिविया हेयर कलर है मेरी नंबर 1 चॉइस। ओलिविया, शुक्रिया।
अब कैश की फिक्र नहीं क्योंकि जैस कैश है ना आ गया है रेन जिसकी सफाई में है दम और कीमत में महंगे पाउडर से 150 रुपए कम रेन सफाई में दम 150 रुपए कम
नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू। इसमें है प्याज और एलोवेरा का स्पेशल फॉर्मूला जो बालों की जड़ों में जाए वही घनी और 5 गुना तक मजबूत है।
बहुत जरा पाकिस्तानी जानी पहचानी करो अपनी मनमानी जो तुमने खानी हंस के कर जाओगे every परेशानी ड्रीम प्लान इन अ वे दैट्स मेक पाकिस्तान epic एक और कब चाय जवान गाने का
No iron plus nutrients में iron और fiber।
Well, we were supposed to start. It's just behind the arm. Pakistan desperate for a wicket, maybe even 2 or 3. Because at the moment, this game is just running away from them. His 4 fielders are allowed out in this power play 2. Cut away, and there's the strength of Shubman Gill. And good running as well. Not easy conditions, it's hot, it's humid. Top stories so far. Rahul and Bumrah return to the Indian playing 11. Change goes for 31 runs on 3 overs. Rohit and Shubman Gill's opening partnership at the moment. 120 and climbing. A relatively quieter period of the batting innings so far. That's appreciated. The crucial one was the 400 run partnership. Now they've registered it in only 12 matches played together. And that shows the kind of faith that this team management has in Shubman Gill. In the air, trying to get there, and gets there. It's a good catch. Stick with Shadab. Show that you trust him. And it's a big wicket and a great catch. Played slightly upwardsly, wanted to hit that area over covers, but played with the turn. Smart field placement from Pakistan as well. And credit to Babar for sticking with a bowler who was leaking out runs, wanting to play inside out. The longer fielder who was much squarer had to run to his left, and he makes no mistake. Good running catch from Fahim, which gets the first wicket which Pakistan was looking for. Rohit Sharma, what an innings from him. Goes out, makes a well-made 56. It's 121 for 1.
तो हो गया मुकाबला।
नया और पहले से बेहतर एरियल जो कपड़ों की तह से निकाले चाय जैसे कड़क दाग सिर्फ एक धुलाई में। लो इसके मल्टीविटामिन्स के लाइट तक जाएं, दाग धब्बे घटाएं, दे अंदर से ग्लो। पहली लोए चेहरे और कामयाबी दोनों का ग्लो। नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू इसमें है प्याज और एलोवेरा का स्पेशल फॉर्मूला जो बालों की जड़ों में जाए और एक घनी और 5 दिनों तक मजबूत बाल।
Welcome to the world of fastest internet, fast fiber. 100 Mbps internet at unbelievable 50% discount. Call 1218 now and join Flash Fiber.
नो नया न्यू आयरन प्लस नूडल्स जिसमें है आयरन और फाइबर जो बच्चों को रखते हैं एक्टिव और तेज। इस रुपए में बचत हो फूड पैंडा होम शॉप से मिले घर का बना खाना आज घर से फूड पैंडा होम शॉप।
Straight away, Shadab just looks like he's a bit more confident after that wicket.
I would have slipped straight away, especially a new batter in 2 deliveries to go. Just take a risk. You need wickets here for Pakistan. 4 fielders inside the circle, easy singles. So that's how you put pressure on the opposition. When you take a wicket, go for all attack.
Off the mark then, Kohli. Good end to the over for Shadab, a wicket and just 4 runs. 17 overs are done and India 122 for 1.
एक दिन जाती थी खेल की उम्र चाय और क्रिकेट वाइटी पियो जिंदगी जियो।
लो इसके मल्टीविटामिन्स के लाइट तक जाएं, दाग धब्बे घटाएं, दे अंदर से ग्लो। पहली लोए चेहरे और कामयाबी दोनों का ग्लो।
एक दिन जाती थी खेल की उम्र चाय और क्रिकेट वाइटी पियो जिंदगी जियो। अब अगर ऐसा होगा कोई भी बात नहीं और माय सॉन्ग ऐप से ब्लैक मैप पे देखिए लाइव एचडी क्रिकेट मैच वो बिल्कुल सॉन्ग फॉर्चून और टैप मैप के साथ जहां क्रिकेट वहां।
This is spot on as well from Baba. Lazim, get your best bowler up against their best batter as well.
That's good move. And this was Rohit Sharma who was playing inside out. He mitted it to perfection actually. And brilliant catch by Fahim Ashraf at mid-off. Looks easy, made it look easy, but it wasn't that easy. He had to run quite a distance to get to the ball. So now he's got 5 fielders inside the circle against Shaheen Afridi. And Virat Kohli last 3 ODIs on this ground, 3 centuries.
Even that there, that shot there where you just know he's coming at you, is a difference between that and what we saw at Kandy, where the ball was doing a little bit more. What a record. Just closing in on 13,000 runs, average just under 60. 46 hundreds he has.
Those number of hundreds are a testimony to his drive. This conversion rate from 50s to hundreds is phenomenal.
46 hundreds. That really is unbelievable, guys. Talk about performance, talk about being consistent at the top level, and this guy has been. Last 3 games at Colombo at Premadasa, 128 in 2012, 131 against Sri Lanka, again 2017, 110 against Sri Lanka as well. So yeah, that is a favorite ground, I suppose.
This is hit hard. I only picked up for 1, but yeah, you can see the difference in his foot movement straight away. Sanjay.
Yeah, it's obviously seen how the wicket's behaving because that's what experienced batters do from the dressing room. There was a partnership developing, gave him enough time to have a look at what's happening, and this is a totally different wicket. So to
circumspect when you know that the ball isn't doing that much after pitching. And that gives you the freedom to play through the line. Hitting back hard here. They get Roberts. Now they have Shubman Gill. On the set back to that back into the pavilion. Good comeback by China Afridi and Pakistan team here. 2 wickets in couple of overs. They're back in the game. Good variation. Leg cutter. And straight to the fielder and extra cover. What a breakthrough. This is good in the game with the 2 set batsmen out. And he looked good. 58 of 52, 123 for 2.
डेवलप का डर हमेशा सर पे सवार ले आओ हेड एंड शोल्डर्स जाए ताकि डैंड्रफ वापस ना आए हेड एंड शोल्डर्स कंधे से बोझ हटा दे
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखी कपड़े नरम बनाए।
सॉफ्ट
सर्फ एक्सेल दागों पर सख्त कपड़े पर नरम। जब यूफोन 4G देगा सुपर कार्ड ब्रांड में 20 GB देगा 450 ऑफ मिनट, तो लाइफ में हो जाएगा सब कुछ ब्रांड। ओलिविया हेयर कलर खरीदते वक्त पैक पे चमकता हुआ ओलिविया ओरिजिनल का स्टिकर देखना ना भूलें। ओलिविया हेयर कलर है मेरी नंबर 1 चॉइस। ओलिविया, शुक्रिया।
स्टेट लाइफ जीवन साथी प्लान कम इंश्योरेंस प्रीमियम में ज्यादा इंश्योरेंस कवरेज 2022 में पॉलिसी होल्डर्स को 97 अरब रुपए से ज्यादा का मुनाफा। स्टेट लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कॉर्पोरेशन ऑफ पाकिस्तान।
तमाशा ऐप डाउनलोड करो और एशिया कप लाइव स्ट्रीम करो बिल्कुल फ्री। तो अभी जैप की वीकली फ्रीडम ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करके और 50 GB डेटा सिर्फ 499 रुपए की लोड में।
It's the 10x high power बनाए वर्ल्ड चिप को है।
Good over from China. PB hitting gone.
लो अलाउड, इसके मल्टीविटामिन्स के राइट हटाएं, दाग धब्बे हटाएं, दे अंदर से ग्लो।
बाल डालेगा लजीजा रसमलाई कैंडीलैंड
Excellent delivery from Shanisha Afridi. Change of pace, the way he deceived the batter. No clue for Shubman Gill, who was through the shot very early on and totally deceived by a brilliant spell or a brilliant bit of bowling. What can Baba do a bit different now that these 2 set batters on the base?
That's exactly how he got handy
Yeah, from around the wicket, the previous game, absolutely. They know the importance of that wicket. Both the set batters back to the dressing room. Babu can attack. He should attack now. Both these batters have so much experience. They
Yeah, well, I don't understand that, and I say it from a bowler's point of view. I want to be more on the attacking side. Of course, you're up with 2 fantastic players in Kara. Who look at those stats as well. We know what Kohli can do, but they'll feel the pressure. So why can't you bring up a long one early on and say to the 2
What you don't want as a Pakistani skipper or a player because of experience now.
And I think at times, especially with this longer form of the game, as a side, you have to try and win 10 overs, I think, whether you with the bat or the ball. This 10 overs at the moment, you'd say Pakistan have
एक एक धूप में जागेगी खेल की उम्र चाय और क्रिकेट भाई की पियो जिंदगी जियो
Candyland bubble tea. Bubble tea.
जब यूफोन 4G देगा सुपर कार्ड ब्रांड में 20 GB देगा 450 ऑफ नेट मिनट तो लाइफ में हो जाएगा सब कुछ ग्रैंड
playing the blue
once again, it's been a good fight back, Wakar. Yeah, good comeback from the Pakistani bowlers. Shaheen once again coming back after bowling a very ordinary 3 overs and picking up a wicket of Gill with his slow delivery. This is the time where Pakistan need to put more pressure on. Bring their inner circle fielders really close. Don't give away easy singles. I would rather put a slip in. That's much better. Not only they have to control it, this is Hardik Pandya back in the previous game, slow delivery. We round the wicket, the ball just stuck in the pitch and played the shot a little too early. And this is from over the wicket. We have Gale's wicket. He's got a very good slow delivery. They're coming down the wicket now. I mean, good captaincy from Babar, persisting with Shadab after those two very expensive overs. What wickets can do? Couple of wickets, quick wickets, last over, last ball, full toss. Got away with that. That's what happens when you keep taking wickets, when you have new battles out there. If I come back for Pakistan now, also getting Shaheen back into the attack. A lot better in the spell. The length, a lot more discipline shown. Babar has got to understand that this is the time where he can get into position very early, use the angle as well. Got so well round the wicket and suddenly decided to go over the wicket and bang it short, and it wasn't short enough. This was a half tracker. This will give KL Rahul so much confidence. He was just making his comeback from the injury. Oh, that was such a good shot, straight to the fielder. 20 done, 135 for 2.
नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू इसमें है प्याज और एलोवेरा का स्पेशल फॉर्मूला जो बालों की जड़ में जाए और एक घड़ी और 5 दिनों तक मजबूत रहे।
Fifth is the tennis high-powered formula to keep groups in and boots or बनाए मर्दों की चिप को fair, fresh and spotless. रोज लगाओ, skin perfect बनाओ. Playing the blues. Royal.
No matter you iron plastic pieces में iron और फाइबर जो बच्चों को लगते हैं और तेज स्प्रे में बच्चों को
I don't think I have to worry about it. It looks a better pitch to bat on. Got off to a very good start. I think when you've got Kohli and Rabail there, they bat for 10, 15 overs here and get themselves in. We're looking at 350 at least. It's not a bad option to have someone like Ishan last them on overs. Along with someone like Hardik. Well, it looks like a different bowler now, shut up. Little more turn, little more bounce. A lot more confident the last couple of overs that he's bowled after picking that huge wicket of Rohit Sharma. Another dot ball. If you can't pick up a wicket, at least bowl few wide overs and create that pressure. And so far, apart from the boundary in the previous over, things are looking pretty good. Nicely ball. That's good bowling. Nice and slowly. He's not rushing. First few overs, he was just bowling too quickly, and that's the reason why he bowled too short. And of course, when a batsman like Rohit Sharma is batting, who pulls the ball really well, you cannot afford to bowl short delivery. At the cost of sounding harsh, I guess the fourth and the fifth bowler for Pakistan had been that deep lane, especially middle overs when they're operating. Shot up as good as he's been over the years, but last year or so hasn't found that rhythm with his bowling. That's a strike with Nawaz and now Fahim, obviously, who's done a good job today. 21 done, 137 for 2. और कब्जा जवाल डालेगा
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखी कपड़े नरम बनाए
Soft.
सर्फ एक्सेल दागों पर सख्त टक्कर बन रहे यो आई लव इसके मल्टीविटामिन्स के लिए तक जाएं दाग धब्बे घटाएं दे अंदर से ग्लो फ्रेंडली ग्लोरिंग चेहरे और कामयाबी दोनों का ग्लो मेरे केयरलेस की कढ़ाई और बिरयानी स्टॉक अब कुछ और मिलाने की जरूरत नहीं ओलिविया हेयर कलर खरीदते वक्त पैक से चमकता हुआ ओलिविया ओरिजिनल का स्टिकर देखना ना भूलें ओलिविया हेयर कलर है मेरी नंबर 1 चॉइस ओलिविया शुक्रिया नो
back into the attack. Pleasant is good, but you don't want too pleasant. You don't want rain. The weather definitely has improved. It's a lot cooler for the players. Don't forget there are a lot of grey clouds hovering around. You don't want them to spray. Especially India, they don't want any rain right now. They're been a good sprint for Pakistan the last few overs. If they come back, should get a couple of runs here. Yeah, I like the fact that Faber is just trying to mix up his seamers. He's gone with a couple with Afridi, gets the wicket, and then he's gone with Harris well. Right, with the speed view now, that's square on camera, mid-wicket camera. See the pace. Used to see it a lot at Old Trafford when we used to watch Wasim Akram. At Old Trafford when he was overseas player, it was not a nice view, I can tell you. Square on. Horrendous. That's quick. That was for 146. And that was for Lancashire. Imagine when Pakistan came and you got Wakar at one end and Wazim at the other. As a number 9 batsman, wow, no thank you. Dressing room here at Premadas are also on the square. When the ball hits the bat, I don't think it's much of an issue watching the game from the side. But this morning when Naseem Shah was bowling, that ball was flying. I don't think many batsmen sitting sideways would like to see that. That was some sight. Talk about KR Rahul and India's final 11, and whether he should make that team or not. Straight back into this side, he's 13 from 18. He makes batting look easy at times. Look at his average and how he plays in one day international cricket. So I just love the way I see when he bats. I think he makes batting look simple. Absolutely no two ways about that. There's absolutely no question about his batting pedigree. But then the big question is, when Shreyas is available, then you do what? Shreyas, he's been phenomenal in ODI cricket. Ishan Kishan, last 4 games, where he's batted, he's got back-to-back 450s. So what do you do with that? And obviously you have KL Rahul. But you can only accommodate 2 out of those 3. And that's a good problem to have. I don't think Rohit and Rahul Dravid mind that. Oh, brilliantly bowled. Straight to God, 140 for 2.
Head and shoulders, structure तक जाए ताकि डैंड्रफ वापस ना आए. Head and shoulders, कंधे से बोझ हटावे.
जब यूथ कंपोर्ट ही देगा सुपर कार्ड ब्रांड में 20 GB देगा 450 ऑफ नेट मिनट तो लाइफ में हो जाएगा सब कुछ ब्रांड नेस्ले लाइफ जिसमें है जौ की ताकत कोको और विटामिन जिससे मिले न्यूट्रिशियस एनर्जी आगे बढ़ने की
Is the tennis high-powered formula for kid groups and foods or बनाए multiple chips को fresh and spotless. रोज लगाओ, skin perfect बनाओ. Active life के साथ दिन रात K&N's delight. आ गया है ready, जिसकी सफाई में 123. Catch it!
Babar probably hoping for another breakthrough or maybe 2 quick wickets. Push India back a bit.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, just 22 runs post for a second wicket in what, 5 overs now, and 4 and a bit. Stanley at one point in time, that run rate was 7.5. It's come down to 6.27. It's a big appeal, massive appeal, hurt something. They've lost one very early into the innings. They've only left with 1 DRS Pakistan. And this time, Rizwan wants it. He's looking at his captain. 3, 2, 1, gone. This time around, Rizwan was very confident. He's been denied twice. He wanted not to take review earlier. This time, he wanted review. Was there an edge? Was there an edge? No, no edge. Gave extra bounce, but very close to that outer edge. That was on the big screen as well. Just feel quite relieved, Babar. And Rizwan as well. They've only left with 1 DRS. It's been a really good over so far. 4 dot balls. Yeah, and you just sense a bit of pressure building as well on this partnership. Maybe it's a little bit more on KL Rahul than Kohli. He just wants every review. Every time I've seen him at Mahmood, Rizwan just wants a review. Brilliant. That's what you get from Shadab. so good on the field. And this is the reason maybe a left-hander in there and a left-hand right-hand combination would have made things a little more complicated for the Pakistani bowlers.
Especially for someone like Ishan Kishan, who is in such a good form. An ideal situation, an easy situation for him also. He's young, he's new. Excellent over. Maiden over, 142.
Playing the blue. Good. एक एक धूप में जागेगी खेल की ऊंचाई और क्रिकेट मन की बेहद जिंदगी की
और ये हेडरेन जिसकी सफाई में है दम और कीमत में महंगे पाउडर से 150 रुपए कम। रे सफाई में दम 150 रुपए कम।
नया लाइफ पॉइंट नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू। इसमें है प्याज और एलोवेरा का स्पेशल फॉर्मूला जो बालों की जड़ में जाए और एक घनी और मौज कराता मजबूत हाथ। मैंने स्विच किया तो पैम्पर जिसमें पहले से ही लोशन विद एलोवेरा जो कभी को दिन रात रैश से बचाए। अब से नो मोर रैश डिसीजन। ट्राई पैम्पर।
The big story, couple of wickets. First to go was Rohit, soft dismissal, both of them was looking to pick up that gap between extra cover. Cover and mid off. This one, the slower one. Very next over from Shaheen. Good captaincy. Persisting with Shadab. And then getting Shaheen back as soon as there was a fall of wicket. Pakistan's back into this game now. Was going to single there.
Playing from the crease would have been better off with just getting down the pitch. Pretty much have had to run 10 meters to his left, and that too, he kept a very good balance, kept his eyes on the ball to get rid of Rohit, who wanted to go a bit more square and a bit more toward extra cover. Brilliantly taken.
I was expecting a little more turn there, Rohit. That's a good shot. That's a very good shot. And a very important boundary this. But looking a little under pressure came down. Too many dot balls. And with that boundary, he gets to 2,000 ODI runs as well.
He's a class player.
He's on this so quickly. 146 kilometers, that delivery. Look how quick he's on it. Gets his weight back, gets on top of the bounce. He's still, his eyes are level. Beautiful shot. Completely in control of that shot. Good use of that bottom hand. It's important. It's getting those boundaries, but also dot balls. Keep an eye on that.
Every time the ballers have bowled short deliveries, they've been punished. I'm not sure why they're doing that, Pakistani bowlers. But look at KL Rahul, 2003 runs. What a player. A complete player. You can bat him at any number. He's that sort of player.
Way down leg side this time. Got to re-bowl that. An average of 45, and he's been moved up and down the order. 500s, 13 half centuries. As you rightly mentioned, he's such an amazing asset. When any team can open, can bat in the middle order, keep wickets. No, I'm not looking at that. I'm not.
Fair enough. Number 5, the average is 53, so that's the number he likes.
But that looks a little high, maybe a little too much. He wants it. He wants it. No wonder he's smiling. Come on, just be sensible. It's got to be high. That's what he's saying. We've got one review left. It's above his knee. He's not saying no, he's actually scolding on himself. How can he even ask for it? Did you not see where it hit him? Imagine if that ball is hitting the stumps. Then I'll apologize. So let's not jump the guns, but yeah, big appeal from Harris for moving away. It's not that far away. I know it's going over the top there. You might be just slipping the top of the veil, but that's funny. That's really funny. Well, the only thing I'm saying that I would do exactly the same. If we had this when I played, I'd be going for every review. I promise you, I would have gone for every review. Oh, lucky there, Rahul. Slow delivery, chipped it in the air. 146 for 2.
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखी कपड़े नरम बनाए।
Soft.
सर्फ एक्सेल दागों पर सख्त, कपड़ों पर नरम।
Good.
जब भी सबकी बारी आ जाएगी तो फिर गैस से डेबिट कार्ड है ना, तो अभी अपना गैस से डेबिट कार्ड ऑर्डर करें।
Real प्यार के लिए Real Dairy Ice Cream. देखो सच्चे रिश्तों का मीठा मजा. State Life Golden Endowment Plan. 7 साल की अदायगी पर 20 साल का तहफ़्फ़ुज़. 2022 में पॉलिसी होल्डर्स को 97 अरब रुपए से ज्यादा का मुनाफा. State Life Insurance Corporation of Pakistan.
फूड पैंडा होम शेफ से मिले घर का बना खाना। आज घर से फूड पैंडा होम शेफ।
अब अगर ऐसा होगा कोई भी बात नहीं और माजा का से क्या करते हैं ना एक की क्रेडिट वो बिल्कुल आपके सॉन्ग फॉर
Well, he's falling much better now, Shadab. But have a look at that. How far it was from the stumps. I know we all moaned and laughed, and one decent appeal. Yes, it was going over the top. Nobody's talking about the appeal. You jinxed it, Dominic. You jinxed it. Running around, trying to get that covers on, and suddenly it's coming down. It's not just coming down, it's helping out. And they want to get the game done today, of course. And that's good to see. It's a really good pitch to bat on. Pocket doesn't want.
गाइस मैच खत्म हो गया, बारिश शुरू हो गई। टाटा बाय बाय।